Two of the top 4 seeds when we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Championship at stake. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Big chunk gain of the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield at 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. The defense all over, and they stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Can he make it to the marker? Breaking free at the 35. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On the run, it's Lewis. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
And the back now goes in motion to the air. It's Ncaa. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Brought for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. He made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds his man. It's Tracy. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, what a grab. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Minnesota. They couldn't stop him there. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution when we reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback to start the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. A direct snap. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Scanning the field. It's saying the pocket breaking down. What a catch! They'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Minnesota 7, Ohio State 3.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Checks this down to the running back. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. May big gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Brings up second and goal.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Minnesota.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Ncaa. A deep shot to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And now the handoff. Look out, room to run here. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. Dump off caught by the running back. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a third down play.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. In motion. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all for the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch downfield.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And the Golden Gophers with first and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Coleman. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Tracy. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they get the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Tracy. The Golden Gophers will try to keep this drive moving.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Golden Gophers are in the red zone now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made by the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass rush gets home. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He lets it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back, and instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the first down, he is so elusive, he picks up first down yards.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Minnesota. This offense cannot be stopped. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. throw. It's Ncaa. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
1st down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. It's an out route. The catch made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Back to pass. It's leg way. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The pass rush closing in. And the defense tackles him with what should be the final play of this 1st half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And then it's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. The tackle, it looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He shreds the tackle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working.
Breaks into the clear. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. It's suddenly become a threat to score.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seemed to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a target, and it's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He goes nowhere. Stop behind the line of scrimmage.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Ball back in the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, it's third and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker. Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Ncaa. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ohio State. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point is good. Still down 11, 24-13. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
That completion sets up a second down play. They'll run it here. Hard running there through a tackle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
The Golden Gophers look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That ball snagged for a completion. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The completion makes it second down. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Tracy. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's got it near the end zone. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of him.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
coming. Receiver makes the catch. And he's in. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
31, Ohio State, 13.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22.
Ohio State offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And it's a bunch formation. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Back in motion now, looking downfield. It's Lindsey. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now look on second down and goal from the 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Touchdown, Minnesota! They are pouring it on now. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Minnesota 38, Ohio State 13.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Zips it down the middle. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They finally tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
It's third down after that run. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Caught near the goal line. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Went after, up and good. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. makes a quick catch. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the running back takes the handoff, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Third down, out of the shotgun. The pass is intercepted.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Empty set now, 5 wide. To throw, it's Lagway. On the move now. The sure hands, it's Porter. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. QB keeper all the way. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back, and it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Ohio State, 27.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught for the completion. To get it down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Man, I hate to sit up here and second-guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Here we go, national championship game, fourth quarter, 1 possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit just a field goal. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And they bring him down to the 32. Solid return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Makes the grab. It's Tracy. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Off the RPO, clock to the right. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming up, second down and goal. Trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
35.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, what a grab! Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He fires downfield. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Well, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. The quarterback looks right, clock. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He keeps it on a design run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And the offense will just take a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Minnesota Golden Gophers.